Hey, this is Dave Espino on the Daily Hustle, and today I want to talk about always playing scared. You know, as a lifelong entrepreneur, I've been through a lot of ups and downs, and I'm talking about the highs of the highs and the lows of the lows. And one of the things I've learned is to always play scared. What do I mean by that? You know, when things are going well, when things are going smoothly, when things look amazing, is when you need to be aware and be careful and be cautious. Be conservative with your money, save your money, and always be looking for the next opportunity. And the reason I really want to stress this is we live in a world that's changing at the speed of light. I mean, it's changing so quickly. Everything changes all the time. So you need to be prepared for change, not only by always studying and always looking forward and seeing what's coming down the road, but also by adding to your income streams, by adding to the ways that you make money, by learning new ways to make money and new businesses to launch. So here's the great thing about constant change. The great thing about constant change is that there are always new and exciting opportunities coming at you. Things like merch by Amazon, things like teaching online, things like e-commerce, things like really cool dropshipping strategies, online arbitrage type of strategies, right? The bad part about constant change is that these opportunities may change at any moment. They may morph into something different. The companies that offer them may decide to shift their policy about certain things. So you have to always be nimble. In fact, I probably should have titled this video, Always Be Nimble. Because if you're not nimble, if you're sticking to one thing, and this includes being in the job market, if you're just sticking to one job, and that's all the only place you get your experience from, or if you're sticking to one business, the rug can be pulled out from under you at any given point. So we want to be prepared, and we want to be careful, and we want to be always looking forward. What's the next thing? What's the next cool thing? Now, at the same time, I want to warn you, you don't want to just go from cool thing to cool thing to cool thing to cool thing and lose focus, be totally distracted. You're not going to succeed that way, right? What I recommend, and I've talked about this in some of my previous videos, is that you focus on one thing and get that working really well. And only then do you go on to the next thing and build that really well, and so on. So for me, for example, when I was starting over, I had to start by doing online teaching. Online teaching is my favorite thing in the world to do and my favorite thing in the world to teach. I love teaching online teaching because even before it became online teaching, it was info products. It was infopreneuring. It was creating digital information products that you could sell to people that are interested in those topics, right? Now it's kind of morphed into this term called online teaching. No matter what it is or no matter what you call it, it's an amazing way to build a passive income. Then I got excited about merch by Amazon, and I started making money with merch by Amazon. I've always done affiliate marketing, and I've always done e-commerce. So those are 4 things right there, and there are a few others that I work on as well, that all make me money in different ways, shapes, or forms. Now, some incomes are low, some incomes are higher. I'm working to get my merch by Amazon income up, by the way, because I kind of neglected it for a while. But it all adds up and it keeps you nimble. You're always looking for the new thing, the cool thing, not in a bright, shiny object kind of way, but in a real, legitimate, what's the return on investment of this business kind of way. Doing your due diligence and making sure that you're going to do the right thing. So always be nimble, always play scared, always imagine that it might be pulled out from under you and you're working hard to do that. And the reason I say this is, it's easy to get complacent, okay? If you've built some passive income businesses that don't require you to work and that passive income is coming in, whether you work or not, then it's very easy to get complacent. I know because I almost did the last couple of months in the process of moving and all that kind of thing. It's not that I got complacent, it's that we were just busy with so many other priorities. But I could have very easily just said, you know what, wow, I didn't have to work those last 2 or 3 months. I mean, so I don't have to work the next 2 or 3 months, right? Fortunately, my discipline is built in from years and years and years of playing scared and of working hard, right? But I could see how it'd be easy for the average person to go, oh, hey, I've got this money coming in. It will always come in. Be careful with that thinking. So always play scared, always be nimble, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Hustle.